All right, would you please stand? All right, please be seated.
You asked that now.
That's right. Well, you guys, welcome. We want to welcome everybody, and I want for you guys just to take 1 second, slow down and take a big breath, okay? And then if you could take your eyes off of her for 1 second, Daniel, just take a look around in this room at how you guys are surrounded by friends and family and people who love you guys. And we are here because we believe in you guys, and we are celebrating what this commitment is that you guys are making this morning. So, this is a day that you guys will remember the rest of your life. And there's lots of important dates on the calendar, but February 15th will be a date that you remember the rest of your life. Let me rephrase that. Daniel, make sure February 15th is a date you remember the rest of your life. And if you do forget it, you're in more trouble than most husbands, because February 14th is the day before. You have plenty of hints that it's coming. But I love the fact that you guys have chose this time of year to make this commitment to one another. And today is a different day because you guys have dated for a while. You guys have been engaged for a very short while. But today you guys move from a dating relationship, from a love relationship, into something much more important. Today you guys move into a covenant relationship with each other, where you guys make promises that you guys will keep for the rest of your life. Now, I love in the story of the Bible that God created Adam, and that before he created him, he said, it's good. Every day he said, oh, look what I made, it's good. But when he saw that man was alone, he said, it is not good that man is alone, because he won't know what to wear if I don't give him a helpmate. And so it isn't until after God created Eve and Adam and Eve came together that God looked at what he made and he said, it is very good. And your friends and your family are here today because we agree that it is very good for you two to make these commitments to each other. Amen, church? That's right. So, this afternoon, we believe that it's very, very good that you guys are going to make this commitment. Ephesians chapter 5, Paul is writing to some people talking about how husbands should treat their wives and how wives should treat their husbands. And then he says this beautiful thing where he says, and I know I'm talking about this relationship right here, but really I'm talking about something more important. I'm talking about God's love for his people. And he says, husbands, to love your wives enough to lay down your life. You put her first, not your own desires and needs in life. And when he's writing to some other people, he says that all the things that exist, there's different wonderful things that exist in the world. And those things, according to 1 Corinthians 13, include faith and hope. But he says love is the one that will remain. And so today we're here to celebrate these feelings of love, these feelings of excitement and passion and care that you guys have for one another. And man, drink that in. Take that in. Take this moment in, because it's a wonderful moment. And tomorrow, you guys are going to wake up and look across and say, out of everyone in the world, I chose you. And that's a great, beautiful thing. And you'll high-five each other, apparently. But I'm promising you, there's going to come a day where you wake up and you look over and you think, out of everyone in the world, I chose you? And that's where these promises you guys are about to make, that's where those come into play. That it's not just the feelings of love, it's not the emotions of love, it's the hard work of keeping your promises that will keep your love alive. That is what we're here to ask you guys to commit to one another. So Paul writes in 1 Corinthians, he says, love is patient and it's kind. It's never jealous or envious. It's never boastful. It's never proud. It's never haughty or selfish. It's never rude to the person that it loves. Love does not demand to own its own way. It's not irritable or touchy. It does not hold grudges and will hardly ever notice when others do it wrong. It's never glad about injustice, but rejoices whenever truth wins out. If you love someone, you will be loyal to them, no matter what the cost. You will always believe in them. You will always expect the best of them, because love never fails or gives up. Because out of all the good things that God has created, love is the one that will remain. Now I want you to notice something about that chapter. None of those things that he says, patience, kindness, being loyal, none of those are feelings. Those are all actions. And so when life gets hard, it's not the feelings that get you through. It's the actions that you put towards one another. So if it's okay, I'd like to read that again, but I'd like to change that just a little bit. A covenant promise will get you through the hard times. So 1 Corinthians says this, Daniel, be very patient with Jules. Never act jealous or envious or boastful or proud towards her. And Jules, never be haughty or selfish or rude. Remember that you should not demand just your own way. Jules, don't be irritable or touchy or hold a grudge against Daniel, even when he makes mistakes. But rather you must both rejoice with each other whenever truth wins out. You must both be loyal to each other, no matter what the cost. Daniel, you must choose to always believe in Jules. And Jules, you must always give the benefit of the doubt and expect the best of Daniel. You must both make the choice that your love for one another will never fail and never give up. So, with saying all that, are you guys still down with this?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm glad to hear it, because it's really awkward if you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys have rings for one another? So Daniel, would you take your ring and place it on Jules' finger as you repeat these promises, this covenant vow after me? I, Daniel, take you, Jules,
I, Daniel, take you, Jules,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I promise to cherish our covenant
I promise to cherish our covenant
and to strive to love you more each day.
and to strive to love you more each day.
I will trust you and respect you,
I will trust you and respect you,
loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through good times and bad,
through good times and bad,
regardless of the obstacles
regardless of the obstacle
we may face together.
we may face together.
I give you my hand and my heart
I give you my hand and my heart
and my love from this day forward,
and my love from this day forward,
for long as we both shall live.
for long as we both shall live.
And the church says, amen. Jules, would you take your ring for Daniel and place it on his finger as you repeat after me? I, Jules, take you, Daniel,
I, Jules, take you, Daniel,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
my one true love.
my one true love.
I promise to cherish our covenant,
I promise to cherish our covenant,
strive to love you more each day.
strive to love you more each day.
I will trust you and respect you.
I will trust you and respect you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you,
I will laugh with you and cry with you, obviously.
loving you faithfully
Loving you faithfully
through good times and bad,
through good times and bad,
regardless of the obstacles
regardless of the obstacles
we may face together.
we may face together.
I give you my hand and heart,
I give you my hand and heart,
my love from this day
my
forward,
love from this day forward,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And the church says, amen. So, I have a question for you both. Daniel, do you take Jules? Do you promise? Let me rephrase that again. Do you, Daniel, do you promise Jules and those gathered here today to strive to do your best to fulfill your promises that you have made to her today?
He told me to say it this way. Heck yeah, I do.
Jules, do you take Daniel and to make the promise to him that gathered here today to strive to do your best to fulfill your promise that you have made to him?
Yes, absolutely. I do.
Amen.
Always.
So, I've seen lots of weddings, really neat different type of ceremonies. where people will do things like maybe they'll hand out flowers to family, or they'll pour sand into a glass together. But I love this, that you guys have come up with a different type of ceremony. It's a figure 8 ceremony. And so you guys may know that they both are very much into rock climbing, and they take turns belaying each other, hanging off of cliffs with a rope, and they're basically saying, I put my life and my trust in you during this time. And so they wanted to make this part of their ceremony. Figure 8 time. And so, it is with this knot being tied that I am excited to pronounce you guys husband and wife. Daniel, you may kiss your bride.
Oh, yeah.
So, it is my honor to introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Nero. Okay, well, they want me to thank everybody for being here, and in case you can't tell, there's a lot of joy in this relationship, and so they have invited everybody to stay around. Jules has made these incredible, delicious, every cake you're about to taste, she has made. They went and they cleared out Essential, or not Essential, they cleared out, what's the tea place down the road? Yep, that place. Anyways, they have like 50 teas that you guys can go enjoy, and we've got coffee, so man, let's hang around and continue the celebration for this wedding. Everybody's dismissed, and thanks for being here.